The woman with curly hair at the intersection was actually my sister. But every Friday night, my father would bring her home to wash her hair in a red plastic bucket, then drive her back to the intersection in his car. At first, I thought my father was having an affair with another woman every time he left the house on Friday nights. Nobody noticed, except me. Not even my mother, his wife, who always went to bed as soon as it got dark. My father understood my mother very well. He did it so perfectly that she never noticed or suspected anything suspicious. It all started 2 months ago. One morning my sister Chisholm lost her curly hair. We are our parents' only 2 children. I'm 18, and she just turned 20. It was a Friday morning. My mother was getting ready for work, while my father was fixing his car outside. I was in my room, packing my books for school, when someone burst in. My heart pounded in my chest. I really didn't expect anyone to barge into my room like that. In our house, nothing is done casually. Everyone lives by the rules set by my father. One of those rules is to knock before entering each other's rooms. My father calls it politeness, and we're all used to it. So, I was very surprised when Chisholm burst in without warning. I was about to yell at her when she grabbed my waist and said something unbelievable.
Tony, from the first day I saw you, I've always wanted you.
God forbid!
I didn't let her finish her sentence before I snapped back. And as if that weren't enough, right then, she started tearing off her sleeveless shirt, then her dress. Then she ran out of the room, toward the living room. I was speechless. What had really happened? Later that day, we confirmed that she had gone completely insane. But how? How could this happen? I kept asking myself. How could this happen to my own sister? Who did this? My mother's reaction and outbursts were the worst. She cried uncontrollably throughout the house. Even so, my father did nothing. He acted as if everything was fine. About a week later, we woke up very early that morning and couldn't find Chisholm. That's how Chisholm, my only sister, disappeared. And that very night my father started going out every time my mother and I went to sleep. I didn't realize the significance of it until it started happening regularly every Friday night. Always the same time, 11 p.m. The night I realized that my father's always going out at night wasn't normal was the night I secretly followed him. That night, around 11 p.m., he got dressed, put on his red coat. He took his car keys and left the house, so carefully that he wouldn't wake anyone. I followed him through the back door, and I started trailing his car as he drove slowly. I made sure he never saw me in the side mirror, thanks to the Soon after, he stopped at the town hall, where people of the MDD tribe were often seen wandering aimlessly. Then he got out of the car, and the moment he did, I witnessed the biggest shock of my life. My mouth dropped open in astonishment, and while trying not to scream, trying to stay calm, I felt someone tap me on the shoulder from behind.
It was so annoying. If someone hadn't patted me on the shoulder, I probably would have told the whole story.